Run up the score 21. We are back. Shout out everybody out there, the new subscribers, man. Thanks for subbing to the channel. And if you aren't a subscriber, hit that sub button down below. And I was scrolling through the interwebs a few minutes ago and saw that Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez is very possible for May 30th. They don't have a location and whatnot, but it is a unification fight, unifying all the major belts. And these are the fights we need in boxing, man. This is beautiful. Very few fights do we actually, excuse me. We have so many fights in boxing where I was looking at boxing odds and they're all like, one fighter is minus 675, the other fighter is plus 1,000, and they're just long odds. The opposing fighter needs to catch them with a big shot to even have a chance of winning the fight. These are the fights we need. Close to even fights are the opponent is very dangerous. Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. Fights like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, where the odds are so close to where it's almost a toss-up. We need more fighters putting it all on the line. And for heaven's sakes, man, the word hating and haters is thrown around so much, especially in boxing, especially in the YTBC, that you don't really pay attention to it anymore. But in this case, it's really valid. There are a lot of Lomachenko detractors out there that just will not give this guy the credit that he deserves. I don't understand it for the life of me. I don't know what it is. But you have guys that will just not be impressed by anything. What this guy has accomplished in 14 pro fights. I mean, we just saw Gary Russell Jr. This past weekend and how talented he is. He beat him in his third fight and beat him easily. Fought Salido in the second fight. All right, and that was a close fight. And for him to be doing stuff like this, and when guys are ducking and diving and dodging everybody on the other side of the street and using politics as a shield, you have guys like Lomachenko, you have guys like Deontay Wilder who are willing to fight anybody at any time. Put all their titles on the line. Put everything on the line. Put their name on the line to give the fans the best fights available. And you can't use, I see a lot of these PBC welterweights use politics as an excuse. Well, I'm just going with Al Haymon. No, man. Look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's not using this stuff for excuses. It's his second time fighting Tyson Fury. He's willing to fight anybody. All right? Stop using the excuses. And you see Lomachenko putting it on the line here. He's fighting the most dangerous guy in his division, the most dangerous guy around his division. Teofimo Lopez is a killer. He can knock you out with one shot. A young lion. So for Lomachenko to be taking on this young lion, putting all his titles on the line, putting his name on the line, is a beautiful thing, and we need more of it in boxing. And he's doing it in his 15th fight. I don't care how long he was an amateur. All right, he could easily fight 3 or 4 times a year against bums, stay busy fights like a lot of these other fighters are doing, or like a Gary Russell Jr. fighting once a year. But no, he's putting it on the line against the young lion, Teofimo Lopez, and this is beautiful. And I have Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is going to win this fight. That being said, Lopez, like I said, man, he's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. He can counter, he can lead, and he has power in both hands, explosive power. All right, so we haven't seen him tested yet, obviously, but let's give credit to Teofimo Lopez here. He's no Gervonta Davis, right? He's not out there saying, no, man, we're going to let this thing breathe. This Lomachenko, we don't need him right now. No, he's saying Lomachenko's the guy. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fight him. If you say he's the guy, I'm going to fight him. I want that guy. That's Teofimo Lopez, a real fighter. Right? There's no, let's let this thing breathe. None of that. He's not using politics as an excuse. I want that guy. Let's fight. I want the best fight right now. Let's sell out MSG. Let's sell out Barclays. And let's get this fight done right now for all the belts. For all the belts. Right now. He's not saying, oh, I'm young, you know, let me build my career. None of that stuff. You have too many fighters in the game. I just named one of them. All right, who will let their career breathe and take these easy paydays and not give the fans what they want. So give guys like Teofimo Lopez the credit they deserve, and give guys like Lomachenko, who got to this point in his career, the props that he deserves. He got to this point in his career by taking moves like Teofimo Lopez is taking right now. Right? He's taking risks. Fighting Salido in his second fight. Fighting Gary Russell Jr. in his third fight. Taking risks. And that's why the real fans respect him. And that's why the real fans will respect Teofimo Lopez. Look, man. You go for the money. You take easy fights. Good for you, man. Good for you. It's good for you and good. If we're talking about legacy, guess what? We want fighters like this. I'm out. Peace.